You are not a logician, but a creature of habit and split-second survival. Evolution has hardwired you to make quick guesses rather than complex calculations. Stop pretending you know things. You are simply making the best estimate possible with the limited data your ego permits. Deduction is for robots, offering clean, mathematical certainty that rarely applies to the messiness of real life. Abduction, inference to the best explanation, is for humans. It deals in probabilities, not absolute truths, making it a useful, if imperfect, tool for navigating reality. Ambiguity is biologically expensive, so your brain attempts to conserve energy by picking a single story and ignoring conflicting evidence. This evolutionary urge for certainty is the root of dogma. If you cannot handle the discomfort of maybe, you aren't truly thinking. You are simply seeking comfort. We often mistake pop culture's version of Sherlock Holmes for a genius who instantly knows the truth. In reality, Holmes was profiling and testing hypotheses. He succeeded by embracing multiple possibilities before settling on an answer. Stop skipping the work and jumping to conclusions. Our evolutionary trade-off favors speed over accuracy, leading to premature closure. When we find a plausible-sounding narrative, we stop searching and ignore any outlier data that contradicts it. Remember, just because an explanation is plausible, it doesn't mean it is true. Accept that your brain is a jury-rigged survival tool, not a perfect truth-seeking machine. Evolution doesn't plan. It generates random variations and selects for survival. Your mind is designed to keep you alive, which is fundamentally different from being objectively right. Once your brain selects a hypothesis, it shifts from search mode to defense mode, actively filtering out contradictions. True abduction requires the courage to hunt for evidence that kills your favorite idea, rather than just curating a reality that makes you feel correct. Your brain is a narrative engine desperate for order, which is why a satisfying story often feels like truth. But plausibility is cheap. Conspiracy theories can fit data perfectly while being entirely false. Judge your ideas by the evidence they survive, not by how good they make you feel. Perfectionism is just procrastination in disguise. Science doesn't prove things to be entirely true. It proves them to be less wrong over time. Stop trying to hit the bullseye instantly, and start focusing on tightening the spread of your guesses. Abduction follows a simple algorithm. Observe, generate multiple competing hypotheses, and select the least complex explanation. Because you likely skip the generation phase, force yourself to list 3 different explanations for what you see, even if some seem ridiculous. Follow the principle that the simplest explanation is usually the best, not because the universe is simple, but because complex theories have more points of failure. Stop writing tragic novels in your head to explain others' behavior. Keep it simple. Learning is a spectral gradient, not a binary switch. Thomas Bayes showed us that we should adjust our beliefs based on new data, rather than discarding them entirely. Stop saying "I believe," and start assigning probabilities to your views, allowing you to be fluid and ready to pivot. In complex systems, admitting ignorance is a major advantage because it keeps you observant. The smartest person in the room is the one who asks, "What if I'm wrong?" while others are busy defending rigid, fragile beliefs. Every decision is a bet made with partial information, and paralysis comes from waiting for the fog to clear. It never will. Action creates data, so pick the most likely winner, make the bet, and adjust your perspective as reality gives you feedback. Mastering abductive reasoning means accepting the fundamental ambiguity of existence. You will never be entirely sure, and that is okay. Stop trying to solve the entire universe. Focus on understanding your small corner of it. Be humble, be curious, and aim to be less wrong.